Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time.
Undisputed.
And here we see Jesse Scott.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from San Antonio, Texas, introducing the 2-division champion of the world, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bury, England, here is the British and super bantamweight champion of the world.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now, these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. The straight right just misses. Scott Quigg just got belted. Disaster averted.
Defense is everything because they got shot once and know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, Quigg has got to do something here. The uber tough Scott Quigg can't take it anymore. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
Face orange frowning.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. It's all hands on deck now as Scott Quigg is in some big-time trouble. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. And there's the bell to start round 2. Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a Scott Quigg just got belted. Scott Quigg, down he goes. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
BTA.
It happened. You saw. Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 175 centimeters. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the Undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina. Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting one of the all-time...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in
One win.
tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Got caught clean by a left hook. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Just misses with the right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Did well to block that right hook. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
And this with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A swing and a miss with that jab. Catch and shoot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Well done with that counter shot. This has been a very... Whoa, wait a minute! Sugar Ray is rocked! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. The exchange, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell for round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That big hook doesn't land. Those counter punches out. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that but ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fight.
Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's a counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Stamina is off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. There's the bell for round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's all offense all the time. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
You've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down.
Here we go. It's round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. You won't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Perfect punch. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. He's been knocked down, but at least not... There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot for...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round 1. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
And Sugar is in trouble. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
2 wing.
want you to protect yourself at all times. And what
Going for 3 in a row. Face orange frowning.
switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind.
That guy can't see you, CGGG.